Hello everyone, welcome to Spine Technologies. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the March month salary processing in a Spine Payroll NX. So before going to process the March month salary, we need to ensure some key point. So first, we need to process the salary without the TDS. So now I'm going to process the salary for the month of March. So I click on the run process, select the month of March 2022. Over here we need to create a batch for the salary processing. I have to enter the remarks over here. I'm going to select a category as a HRMS, click on apply, next. So I'm going to process the salary for this much of employees from the category HRMS and click on finish. So this is how we have been create a batch over here. Now click on a batch, pay time basket. So now we need to ensure my TDS should be 0 over here because we need to process the salary with a 0 TDS first. So I click on a save, back to batch, then need to upload the attendance as per the process. After uploading the attendance, we need to click on save and lock, then generate salary slip and click on a save salary slip. So this is how we need to process the salary for the month of March with 0 TDS. Now if I want to check the salary slip for the month of March for all of the employees, so I'm going to select category as a HRMS, view. So I'm going to select any of the one employees and I check the pay slip. So there is no TDS deduction over here. Now we need to transfer the TDS in the month of March. So after the salary processing, we need to update the actual investment done by the employees for the financial year 21-22. So for this we need to click on income tax, perks and investment, entries. So first we need to select an employee over here, for which employee I am going to copy the actual investment from the declared amount. Select employees. So there will be a utility available over here. So by using this particular utility, we can directly copy the declared amount into the actual or a made amount. So whatever amount employee has been invested in this financial year, we can directly copy this amount to actual amount. Or if we need to upload this for the multiple employees, then we can use this import utility over here. So by using this import utility, we can upload the actual investment for multiple employees through Excel. So once this is done, the next is we need to update the voucher detail for all of the employees for a reimbursement. So for which we need to click on the reimbursement employees detail, select amount type as a exempted amount, select a category as a HRMS. Need to click on the load employees. So all the HRMS category employee will be listed out over here. So whatever my voucher amount will be there, I need to update in front of the respected reimbursement head. Or if I want to upload the multiple voucher amount for all of the employees, then we can use this import voucher data over here. So by using the Excel through this utility, we can upload the multiple voucher amount for all of the employees against the reimbursement. So once my actual investment and the reimbursement detail will be updated into the system, then we need to transfer the TDS in the month of March, for which we need to run the tax projection first. So we need to click on a tax projector under the income tax section. So we have to generate a tax projection with the latest data. My investment type should be made because this is the March month and we need to run the tax projection with the actual investment only. My reimbursement exception as per the reimbursement master only. We need to select one category over here, which is HRMS, and click on a view button. Yes. Okay. So tax projection has been generated for all of the employees with the updated actual investment and the reimbursement data. If I want to check the tax projection, first we need to select this employee, action and the preview tax projection. Over here we can able to check my all 12 month has been processed because we have processed the salary for the March month as well, but TDS is not yet deducted. So my remaining balance TDS is 114054. Now I want to deduct this TDS from the month of March salary, for which we need to select this particular employee, action, and click on a transfer TDS in the last month. So TDS has been successfully transferred in the month of March salary. Now if I want to check the salary slip for the month of March, so I am going to select the salary slip. I am going to select this one employee, apply, preview payslip. So now TDS has been deducted from the March month of salary. So now we have deducted the TDS from the employee salary. Next step is to deposit this TDS amount to the government, for which we need to generate a challan. So for the challan generation, come to the income tax, TDS challan, and a challan entry over here. So we need to create a new challan. So click on a create new. Then we have to create a challan for the quarter 4, March to March. Next. So all the employees has been listed out over here whose TDS has been deducted from the month of March. So this is the balance TDS and this is the amount to pay. So I need to click on the copy balance text to amount to pay. So whatever my balance TDS will be there, then I need to deposit it to the government, and then click on the next button. So after that we need to fill some general information related to challan. So first I need to enter the dummy challan number over here, because actual challan number will be generated after the payment. Challan deposited date, we need to select a bank name from which bank I am going to do payment, payment mode, cash or check. I need to enter the branch code over here, TDS deducted date, which should be last date of the particular month. If I want to do the e-payment, then I select this particular option and my check number should be 0. Otherwise my check number should be mentioned over here, and then click on a finish button. So the challan has been generated over here. So now we have deducted the TDS from the employee salary, as well as we have generated challan for the deposited purpose. So the next step in a March month salary processing is a form 16 generation. So once my challan has been generated, we need to generate a form 16 for all of the employees. So for which we need to come to the form 16 part under the income tax, select a signature master, select category as HRMS. If you do not select any of the master over here, then by default system will generate form 16 for all of the employees. Then click on a generate button. Yes. So form 16 has been generated for all of the employees. If I want to check the form 16, click on the view button, and by selecting any of the employees, I can check the form 16 part B. So this is the form 16. So next is the tax report. So by using this tax report under the income tax section, select a report type as a tax comparison report. So by using this particular tax comparison report, we can able to come to know the difference between my actual TDS deducted from the tax projection and my TDS deducted from the form 16. So if any of the employees are having the excess TDS deduction or a less TDS deduction, so we can come to know by using this particular form 16 are matched. Now if my both the TDS has been matched, then we can proceed for the validation process. Now for the validation, first we need to download the FVU utility from here, NSDL website or the Spine Technologies website. Once the FVU utility has been downloaded, so we have required two files for the validation purpose. One is the TDS input file, which can be generated from the Spine system, and another file is a challan input file, which can be downloaded from the NSDL website. Now if I want to generate a TDS detailed file from the Spine payroll, so under the income tax, we are having option form 24Q. Over here we need to fill the general information related to the validation. So first we need to select a quarter 4, The validation has been done based on a quarterly basis, company name, signature, state, deductor type. So all the mandatory information we need to fill over here, and simply we need to click on a generate ETDS, and I need to generate a text file because for the validation purpose we have required a text file. So the moment I click on a text file, system will downloaded the or generated the text file for the ETDS validation process. So file has been generated over here, ETDS24Q text file. So for the validation purpose we have required two files, ETDS24Q file which has been downloaded from the spine, and if I want to download the CIN file from the NSDL, we can directly link to the page over here. There is a Challan status inquiry file download. So I click over here, then we need to click on a TAN base. We need to enter the company TAN number, fill the required information, and by using this we can download the CIF file over here. Once we get the both of the file, then by using this FUV utility we have to select a path of ETDS24Q file which has been downloaded from the spine system. Then we need to select a path of the CSI file which downloaded from the NSDL website, and over here we need to select a blank path for a blank folder path. Then click on a validate button, and if validation has been completed successfully, then form 27A will be generated in this particular path. Or if any error occurs while doing the validation, then error log has been generated in this particular path. So this is all about the March month salary processing steps. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.